welcome to the Education Innovators Podcast. I'm Eric Byron, and it is my privilege to host this show where I get to talk to folks from all over the world who are education thought leaders and innovators. We'll hear inspiring stories from educators, EdTech founders, AI experts, and others who are fearlessly innovating and delivering unique learning experiences. I'm glad you're here. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Eric Byron. Welcome to the Education Innovators Podcast and the kickoff for Season 3. This also marks the first year anniversary of me doing this show, and I'm still having a blast. What a year it's been. I've talked to so many incredible educators with amazing stories of innovation. I got to talk to Nolan Bushnell, the founder of Atari and the father of video games. He and Dr. Leah Haynes came on the show and talked about their vision for the future of education and the Exodexa Manifesto. It was a blast, really. Some other notable guests this past season were Colleen Miller. So she did these comic books that teach college-level chemistry to fourth graders, and it was documented. There was a documentary that earned an Emmy for that story. I also had Mark DeLaura on the show. He was a senior advisor at the White House and is a incredible advocate for serious games. A really, really great episode. You should go listen to or watch that one if you get a chance. So Season 2 was also my adventure, if you will, in learning to produce video content and manage a YouTube channel. So, I'm proud of the evolution there. I'm still not an expert with video editing, but I believe the quality of my content has gotten better and better as my skills have improved in audio and video editing. So I still do all the work myself. And, the podcast continues to be nonprofit. I am proud, though, also to be supporting the human intelligence movement. And I look forward to sharing more content this year and promoting their work. And of course, Michelle Ament was on the show. But there's a whole bunch of others involved now in this movement. And their goal is to ensure that every student has the skills they need to thrive and succeed in an AI world. I'm happy to help them achieve that. I did take a bit of a break between Season 2 and this start of Season 3, and I may slow down a little bit in the schedule of producing and publishing going forward. And it's basically just producing both audio and video now on a weekly production schedule is a lot of work. And so I'm concerned what I don't want to do is ever allow the quality of the show to be less because I've got this arbitrary deadline on myself, a self-imposed deadline to publish something weekly. So in this season, I'm going to publish when I have great content to publish, and that may be weekly or not so weekly. We'll see how that comes out. But I want to keep it fun. So that's the plan this season. So I do want to thank those who have already subscribed, and I hope, as we continue here, that we'll find more and more folks who find value in the content that I produce. And I also want to point out, again, this show is not about me. It's all about the wonderful guests and brave innovators that I've had on the show and the stories that we share here. I hope listeners are inspired and that they, will also be brave and creative and go out and develop new and engaging learning experiences for students of all ages. I'm Eric Byron. Again, welcome to Season 3. Thanks for listening to the Education Innovators Podcast. And for all of those educators out there who are innovating, thanks for doing what you do. You are making a difference.